Hey, friend. Hey! Hey! I'm coming to you for some very fun bookish hot takes. So let's get started. Yes, we have a little bit of a different setup. Grab your popcorn, get you something nice and cozy, and let's talk about it, okay? Also, peep the whole hoodie. My friend made it for me. Shout out to you, Christina, for making me this. However, that being said, let's get into it. In today's video, we are going to talk about bookish hot takes, things that people say on the interwebs and think that it sounds okay to say when it actually doesn't. Yeah. So my first bookish hot take would have to be people who say audiobooks isn't reading. Yeah, those people are weird. They're weird, I tell you. They're weird. Because if we are reading the same words, you might be listening to the words, and I might be using my eyeballs to read those words. What's the difference? How is that considered not reading? Because at the end of the day, we are still reading the same story. And have you ever thought about people who are visually impaired? They cannot see to read. Or, I don't know. Some of us have glasses and some of us can't see at all. And so it makes it just a little bit easier if someone else can read it to you. Am I right? Right. So I guess people who, I know they make Braille, but at the same respect, they also make audiobooks. And to me, both are considered reading. So I don't understand where that comes from, but it is what it is, I guess. Anyways, people who tell you what to do with your money, when they tell you not to spend it at big box stores or Amazon, okay? Some of us cannot go to a local bookstore because it does not exist where we live, especially in my area. You either have one of two choices: 20 minutes up the road to your local Walmart, or an hour and some change to your local bookstore who sells the books that you like. There are a few like little mom and pop bookstores around here, but they don't sell books that are in genres that I like or authors that I like. And so I have to either, one, go 20 minutes up the road to get a book, order it online, or drive an hour. And with my schedule, I can't do that. I have a kid. I have a life outside of reading. I know, crazy. It's a crazy concept. But I can't always just run an hour away and go to my local bookstore to purchase a book, even if I would love to spend all day in BAM, which I could. Barnes & Noble, would love to spend all my time there, but I can't do that. And I don't like the rush that I would feel I would have if I went to a library. There's nothing wrong with the library. I like the library. I just don't like the fact that I would have to wait for long periods of time to read a book because someone else is borrowing it, or you only get so many days with it. That's weird behavior to be mad at someone or tell someone what to do with their money. And it's also weird when when people tell you, hey, we are going against the man and we are getting rid of our Kindles and our Kindle Unlimited subscriptions and this, that, and the third. Hey, fun fact. Did you know that by reading pages, especially for indie authors, reading one page, you send money to authors, especially indie authors. They're making money off of you reading those pages on that Kindle Unlimited. It's more about you're wanting to hurt the man, but at the end of the day, Jeff Bezos got the money he needs. Okay? He's got money. Some of these authors, this is their income. And by canceling your subscription to hurt the man, you're technically just hurting the authors. But I digress. What do I know? I'm just saying. Super fans. I get it. We all love who we love, okay? I'm a Harry Potter fan. I like the Sanderson sisters. I currently have them on my pants. I also have them on my earrings. And I just find it weird when someone makes either a video review or a review on Amazon, Goodreads, wherever you make reviews at, and just say you did not like a book that I recommended to you from an author that I truly love. I do not take offense to that, because we all have different opinions, we all have different minds, and you're not going to think how I think. So I don't expect you to have the same reactions or same opinion of the same book. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be mad at you for not liking that. But then there's super fans who go out of their way to annihilate someone for not liking a book. There's even authors who do it. They get mad at you for not liking their book. Listen, as long as the person is being respectful of your work and saying, this book wasn't for me, but they say nice things, about the author, and or, hey, this wasn't my type of book, but I enjoyed the reading style. I gave it a 3 because ... and everything was nice. There's no reason to go after that person. There's not. This is not the Salem witch trials. We don't need to go after people, okay? They like what they like. You like what you like. Go on with it. Okay? Yeah. Fun thing that I learned this week that I found out was a bookish hot take was people who report books for grammatical errors, I guess I should say. Listen, no one is perfect. You're not going to catch every single period, comma, exclamation at the end, or the wrong use of a certain word. Let's not report that, because what that does is you're going in Amazon, you're reporting, I got this, and this. And what they end up doing is taking that book down, and then the author has to fight to get it back up there, because what you might think is a grammatical error is not actually a grammatical error. So stop it. Just stop it. It's weird. People who come after BookTok for clout. Listen, just because I want to read about dragons this month doesn't mean you got to come talk to me about it. You don't. If you don't like it, that's fine. But you stay over there, I stay over here. I wasn't thinking of you. You don't have to think of me. We just read and we love what we love. We like what we like, okay? To the girl that decided to come on YouTube a few weeks ago and talk trash and say that dark romance readers were weird and that we needed to go and touch grass. Miss Ma'am, out of all the books you could have picked to read, why did you, and you specifically said you don't like books with romance or intimate scenes. Why did you go pick books that had that in it? A little bit of research would have told you that had that in it. And if you knew ahead of time that you didn't like that made 0 sense to me, ma'am. 0 sense. Okay? And the other thing that got me was they went on there and they were talking about how they liked Game of Thrones. The stuff that happens in Game of Thrones, and you want to talk about the books that we read? Miss Ma'am, have all the seats. Have all of them. That's just some of my bookish hot takes. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'm just kidding. No, but for real. Let's all just enjoy the things that we like. Let's all just sit down and read the books that we want to read, whether it's fiction, nonfiction, autobiographies. Maybe you like reading manuals, okay? Just let people live, okay? In the world that we're living in right now, sometimes just the escape is nice, and it's nice to just be able to sit down and take your mind to other places, because the world is going crazy, and I just want everybody to find peace where they are and what they're doing. And if reading about dragons this month brings you peace, then kudos to you. It brings me peace too. But anyways, that was my bookish hot takes. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.